Hi everyone, my name is Amy, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my capstone paper and the topic that I chose, which is child life. And child life is a field of study, and it's a career. There are child life specialists. And the reason why I chose this is because after completing my bachelor's here at CBU, I am going to be starting my master program in child life. Now, this is not something that's very widely known. However, I definitely think it deserves more appreciation, and it should definitely be something that more people know about. It's an amazing, amazing career. For those of you that don't know, child life is a field of study where professionals work in a medical setting and they help emotionally support children that are hospitalized. Child life specialists have a strong background in child development, but that's not it. They also have a strong background in psychology and counseling. And basically, what a child life specialist does is they help to normalize the hospital setting for a child, because a hospital setting for an adult, for example, is a scary place. Can you imagine how overwhelming and how much anxiety that would cause a child? Especially a child that has never been hospitalized before or may not know what the process may be like. But overall, for any child, even one that is continuously in the hospital, they're going to have anxiety about it. It's going to be a very, very scary place. And although nurses and doctors are there to help the children, they can be scary for kids because nurses and doctors are coming in, they're poking, they're prodding, they're using these big scary words that kids can't really understand, and that can really be very overwhelming for them. So there's these amazing people that come in, and they are known as child life specialists. And what they do is they come in and they help the children understand their diagnosis. They help to explain procedures. They help to explain basically what the children are going to be going through, but in a way that children can understand. So they're not coming in using these big scary words. They're coming in using terminology that children can understand, and they're also incorporating things that can help children better understand what they're going to be going through. And as many of us know, because we're all taking child development courses, is that kids learn about the world around them through play. So what child life specialists do is they come in and they incorporate play, and they bring books and they bring toys and they bring activities to help a child better understand what they're going to be going through. And child life specialists, they explain the diagnostic testing and the procedures, basically everything that the nurses and the doctors explain to the parents, the child life specialists are explaining to the kids. And a great example of that would be, for instance, a child that has to have an IV and has never had one before. Trying to explain that to a child sounds really scary. So a child life specialist might bring a bear in and help the child put an IV on the bear, and they can explain, okay, so look at Mr. Bear is going to be getting an IV, so this is what you're going to be going through. And they'll also help the child insert the IV themselves onto the bear. I mean, obviously it's not going to be as extensive as a real IV. However, it gives the children a sense of control, and it helps them to prepare for what's to come. Not only do they do that, they also have playrooms. So in hospitals, not a lot of people know, but if you have a child that happens to be hospitalized, child life specialists usually run a playroom, because children are in their rooms all day and it's very scary, it's very different. Kids love to be outside, kids love to play. Kids don't want to be confined to one room, especially when there's people constantly coming in trying to look at them and throwing all these crazy things at them. It's very, very overwhelming. So what a child life specialist does is, kind of like what I previously said, they try to normalize the experience as much as possible. So they want the children to be able to leave the room and not just walk around, the corridors. They want them to have a special place, a place that can help them feel at home, a place that can help ease their anxiety, their concerns, just a place where they can be kids and they can kind of forget about everything that's going on around them. Therefore, a child life specialist will run this playroom, and they'll have toys and they'll have games and they'll have paint, and they'll have these activities for kids to express their feelings. Such as painting, for instance. They'll have kids paint pictures of how they're feeling. They'll have them do different activities. They'll have toys out. They'll have games. Just something that can help the child either express themselves or help the child to kind of forget about what they're going through and make the hospital experience a not so scary one. So child life specialists, they play a really, really huge role in helping children feel a little bit more comfortable in a very scary place. And not only that, but child life specialists also help the parents. And they help ease the parents' concerns. They try to educate them as much as possible about the procedures that are going to be happening with their children. Parents come in very concerned, and so a child life specialist will come in and they'll say, hey, we are here to help your children. We are here to help emotionally support them. We're here to help ease their fears. We're here for you guys also. So not only are child life specialists helping children, but they're helping the parents as well. And usually when children are hospitalized, the child life specialist will also be in charge of kind of bringing in things that will help the children. For instance, sometimes there are therapy dogs that the child life specialist will have come in, and the therapy dogs will lay on the bed with the children and let the children pet them. And it's just a really nice, mellow experience that the children can have while in the hospital, because animals bring comfort. So that's one thing. Another thing child life specialists might do is they might bring entertainment into the hospital. They might hire a clown or some kind of party person that'll come in and uplift the children's spirits and make it a really, really great experience. My capstone paper, it talks about so many different things that child life specialists do. And like I said, it's only in a medical, pretty much a hospital setting, where children are experiencing these really traumatic, things in their lives. And my experience with child life specialists, I actually was working with one at Kaiser. It was amazing because the child life specialists become friends with the kids. They're the ones that the kids trust and the ones that the kids want in the room. The child life specialists, they have a bond and a trust that the kids don't really have with other medical staff, only because they're just a little bit scared. Maybe not of the staff, but of some of the things that the medical staff has to do. They don't understand that it's helping them, but a child life specialist, they're preparing them. So they'll prep kids for a CAT scan. They'll try to kind of take their attention away from what's going on. So for instance, they're preparing children for the procedure before the nurse comes in. Like I said, they'll bring in the bear. And then when the nurse comes in, the child life specialist will usually stay in the room because the child already kind of developed a sense of trust and a relationship. And so the child life specialist will say, okay, well, I'm going to stay here with you while the nurse, does the IV just like we did on Mr. Bear. It's going to be okay. And they'll also try to distract the child. So as the child's getting the IV, the child life specialist might bring in an iPad with games. Or they might bring in, a tabletop game or something. Anything that is going to distract the child from what they're going through, the child life specialist will try to talk to them, try to color with them, paint with them. Anything that's going to help them, the child life specialist will do. And the way that they choose what they're going to bring is kind of based off of their interaction with the child. So if they see that the child really likes comic books, they might bring one of those in. If they see that the child really likes the iPad, which what kid doesn't like the iPad, then they'll bring that in. And they'll have games and whatever the child likes. So they're also brought in for distractions which help to ease the anxiety and the concern of the child and also the parents, because a lot of time the parents are in the room and they're very anxious. So when they see that their child is dealing with it okay and they're calm, then it helps to kind of ease their fears and their anxiety as well. So this is an amazing career, and I can go on and on forever about how amazing it is and how much I wish it was more widely known. It's not there are not child there aren't child life specialists in every single hospital, unfortunately. However, there may be one or two in smaller hospitals. Bigger hospitals such as, the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, they have a huge child life department and they have many child life specialists, some that work in the ER. There's some that work just oncology. So they'll have them for different sections and kind of have them specialize in a specific area. That way they can really get to know what the children are going through, because it's not just child development related. A child life specialist also has to learn the terminology that's used in hospitals, and they have to educate themselves on what the children are going to be going through. So it's almost double. They're doing child development, they're kind of doing counseling, and they're also learning all this medical terminology and helping to kind of prepare the kids. So it's not just child development based. There's so many different things that they have to learn and educate themselves on. It's an amazing career, and I try to fill my paper with as much information as I could to help other people understand how amazing this career is and how beneficial it is for children that are coming into the hospital, for families that are coming into the hospital, and just in general. Doctors and nurses, they love child life specialists because it helps make their job a little bit easier when the kids are not, scared out of their minds. It helps everybody feel a little bit more comfortable. Nobody wants children to be extremely terrified. Nurses and doctors want to help as much as they can. So they bring these child life specialists in and they make the experience amazing, and they bring bubbles and their happy faces and their stickers, and it just makes the hospital a not so scary place, because at the end of the day there's healing going on and there's amazing things going on. And so the child life specialist is just like a ray of sunshine in a sometimes dark and scary place. So I hope you guys enjoy my paper. I hope that you guys don't have too many questions after reading it, and maybe you guys can look it up yourselves. It's an amazing career, and the job that they do is above and beyond anything that I could ever imagine. And I'm just very thankful that one day I will be a child life specialist. So I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I hope you guys enjoy my presentation and my paper, and good luck to everyone.